Look at the size of that moon. It's the big red blood moon. Looks quite epic. We're off for another night, another trip, me and my nephew. We've been getting the back end of that Hurricane Bertha with all the rain. Knew it was going to be a wet night. Moon's changed now and the rain's stopped. So it looks really big in the sky. Quite cool. We're still plodding along this path. Everything is quite wet, including my food bag. So this didn't go like we planned. We got to the river crossing and wow, with all the rain we've had over the past like 3-4 days, it's got so deep and the current is so strong. I waded like quarter of the way out and it was pushing me off my feet, so I got quite cold and I came back into shore and fuck it, I'm with my nephew, I can't really do that, it's just too dangerous. So what we've done is we've found some bushes basically and we've lit a little fire, we've lit a fire, you know how it goes with me. And I've managed to cowboy put up a tarp up in case it rains again and put our stuff under. And I'm still thinking about a sleeping shelter and there's nowhere to have hammocks at all. 100%. I've been standing staring for like 10 minutes and there's just nowhere. So I've put up a little shelter, I'll show you shortly. And we've got a nice fire pit. All my cooking grills and all that are at the other camp, so we're going to have sausage and mash for tea tonight, but we're going to have something a little bit more simple because I've got no grills. But yeah, and we're going to decide what we do in the morning or when it gets light, if we're still awake. So here's our little fire. It's a stone fire. Oh, not bad. It's going to get a bit bigger before long. Here I have my my shit tarp set up. It's because all the trees are just so floppy, it's diabolical. And the stones, you can't get a peg in. And I can't be arsed like anchoring shit down, man, at this time of night. And then the rain's just going to come in from this side, man, and just wipe out a lot of it. I don't even know. I don't want to use my DD tarps because, as you can see, the fires get blown right through. Well, I'm not long woken up and I can truthfully say that last night was a fucking catastrophe. We got to the river crossing and because of, obviously we'd had the back end of Bertha, the storm, and the river's risen by like 1.5 foot and the current is rapid. So we couldn't cross last night. And there's no woodlands on this side that were close to us, so our options were limited. We still managed to pitch our hammocks after like an hour of, after literally an hour last night of trying to find trees far enough apart for my large 4x4 tarp, well 4x3, 4.5 by 3 tarps. was non-existent. Like, so I put 2 small tarps up and then basically chucked the 2 larger tarps over the top of it to make like a cocoon for each of us. And yeah. We got a fire going too on the beach. My nephew's dealing with that now. So I'm gonna get my ass out of my hammock and go and have a look, see if this river's dropped yet, so we can get to camp. Hopefully have breakfast there. It's really windy, as you can see. That's my nephew's. I just fucking hide the little tarps up and just droop these big ones above it. My nephew slept in there. That's my new DD hammock. The one that I said I'd never buy again, but I tried it. Thought I'd give it another go. For my nephew. And in my 3x3. Not my 3x3, my TW hammock. Yeah. I'm just patching my shit up before I get my ass out of my hammock. As you can see how too big, literally too big they were for these trees, but we both had sleep and we both were dry, so was it a fail? Let's see. See how fast the current is. It's gone down a little bit from last night, like. Nephew's one in front. As I say, I just hide the little ones on and put the big ones around them loosely. There's mine right at the back. Got a little fire on the go. Gonna get a morning coffee on and then see what we're gonna do about actually getting to camp. So we're at my camp. Finally. We just pulled out all our sleeping kit. I'm going to start setting it up now. My nephew's just lit the fire. There's a bit on there somewhere. Collect some wood. I'm going to pin our stuff up in a formation like that. It's going to be massive. So we made it, and I'm set up. I'm ready to chill out and have some food because I'm starving. My nephew's 4.5 by 3 meters tarp and DD frontline hammock. And then I've got the same size of tarp but in coyote brown, and my TW hammock. All my stuff underneath on a tarp. And our fire's on the roll. Almost ready to start cooking on. Fairly windy. I'm having 3 sausage and bacon rolls for my breakfast. My nephew's having the same. Oh, I fell off my chair. Our fire's just smoking like a motherfucker right now. I'm quite wet. I'm amazed at how fucking wet it was last night and this morning, like, well, today. And last night I've not been pissed on like that in a long time. But I have built up my fire and there is no way it's going out. It's a monster. I'm actually starting to think summer might be over for me. It never really lasts for very long. Month max, really. All the leaves are starting to come off the trees too, I notice. It's like over here. See them all? Hundreds of leaves just starting to fall off. And it's cold. That's my breath. And just wanted to bring you under here and show you that my storm rings are doing exactly what they're meant to be doing. See, the water drips all the way down here from the tree trunk. All the way down here, hits here, collects here and drips here. And this one isn't catching any rain yet because it's not wet. Just check my nephews. Not wet enough yet either, it's getting there though. And this here, see the line, it'll drip down here, get to here and drip off. I just boiled some pasta up and added a basic pasta sauce, just with some, as a little starter. Just going to heat that up a little bit more on our fire. We're going to have chops and kebabs and lamb and pork chops with this. There's my lamb chops and my lamb kebabs that I've burnt all the sticks off so they look like sausages. And my pasta's ready in there. We've got our lamb chops and our lamb kebabs. I burnt the stick off. Chocolate gatto. Oh yeah. Can't have a main like that without a sweet like this. Well guys, it's been an excellent but wet day, and it's time for bed, so we'll catch you all in a couple of hours. Morning. At least the rain stopped. Some water last night. I started to put my hammock away. Well, I've put my hammock away. Just got my tarp to take down and my ground tarp to put away. Now I'm sorted and packed. My nephew started to put his roll mat away. I'll go and help him in a second. And that's my camp all packed up and tidied for the next time I visit. Everything there just stays exactly where it is. No one comes up here. All our summer paths and summer paths, the dry riverbed down there, all flooded. The river's really got high now. So I think all my beach camps will be off limits now until next year. The river is really high and murky. All that rainwater. There's a bit of hazelnut. Loads. Time for jam, campfire jam I think before long. Not far away. Got hundreds of spots for brambles.